Okay.
Roll them Tide.
What's up? What's up? Thank you, everyone who just tuned in to the premiere of that video I put out. I appreciate it. I saw quite a few people. And, yeah, I'm here. I'm live again. I'm just at this moment in life. Everything was looking up. Everything was looking great. Now I'm at the point where I mentioned my family's under quarantine. And we're stuck at home. So I don't know what you expect. I figured I'd take some time. I'm like, grind on the channel, man. I mean, this is one of those things you do in your downtime, at least if you're me, because obviously I got other priorities. I'll go ahead and say this. Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media. Thanks so much for tuning in. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Got school. Trying to find a different job or whatever, just trying to get back out and working. And, there's all that. But, I mean, I just started school Thursday. And I don't go every day. You got to understand, if you're out there, you know how college is, right? It's not high school where you have to go every day. It's not middle school. This ain't no elementary. You set your schedule. You pick your classes. Pick what days work best for you because you're becoming an adult. You have a job. You're trying to make some money. So you don't have all the time in the world for class. But it's still a top priority. And I'm kind of pissed. Not that, I mean, it's not really in anybody's control. This virus is going on. I'm just kind of, I don't have it. At least that I know of. I'll go ahead and drop the link too. At least that I know of. I don't have it. But my grandparents, I guess, tested positive this week. They're doing okay. They're getting better. They're just kind of relaxing. But due to the fact that I live with them, I'm in the house. What's the word? Exposure. There's protocol and everything that I cannot, basically household members cannot leave the house for like the next week or so, or the next 10 days, whenever it is. So I'm at home. But I went ahead and dropped the link. If anyone wants to hop in, feel free to. And we'll just talk and hang out. Let's see, what are these notifications? Josh Pate, Justin Fields, SummerSlam preview special. I'm excited for SummerSlam tonight, too. Roman Reigns and John Cena for the Universal title. That's going to be great. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg. We talked quite a bit about this yesterday. And this morning, too, in a way. Although I don't know what it was that I showed, but I guess this morning's stream had a copyright strike, so I took it down. But make up for it, we go live here. What's up, Nate? How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing good.
It's good.
Yeah.
So I actually watched the morning show from Friday. I noticed my voice. How do I say it? It kind of moved down a little bit. I'm getting low voice now.
Oh yeah? I didn't watch the morning show. How did it go talking to Lou?
It's all right. It was good. We talked about some college football, some NFL. Most we were talking about like what we are doing on the weekend, which is right now, and mostly that, I think. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Man. I, and plus NFL in a NFL game for like Jaguars and Saints.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on ESPN.
What time is that today? Because I know they have
No,
preseason
it's
on
on Monday.
Saturdays.
It's on Monday.
Oh,
night.
okay.
So
They do
yeah.
have a game going on though. The Bills are up 34-6 over Chicago.
Yeah, that's why I said that was gonna be tough on Warren show for the Bears.
Yeah. And we got within the 6 o'clock hour, we got like 4 different games going on. We have the Ravens and Panthers. My Bucks play the Titans, the Lions, who I think are going to be one of the teams in race for number one.
For what?
For the number one pick.
Okay. Yeah,
I think they're tanking,
Yeah.
They're playing the Steelers.
Yeah,
so.
I respect the Lions, although I'm a Michigan fan, but I'm just not. I used to be a Lions fan secretly, but I gave up on them since they traded away Matthew Stafford, although he was not a really good fit for Lions for reasons.
He was injury prone.
Well, I know that, but overall he was a good quarterback for them, and except for the injury prone, he was. Although he was really great quarterback, not like great Tom Brady great, but he can win some games for the Lions, but the Lions are sucky.
Carl Lawson was signed in free agency for the Jets. He was a top agent. He's a defensive pass rush. This news breaking a couple days ago on Thursday that I'm just now seeing. He ruptured his Achilles, and now he is out for the Jets defense for the 2021 season. That's got to suck if you're New York.
Yeah, I think that was karma.
I'd say that's probably the best guy they had on that defensive side of the ball, too.
I mean, they might have okay linebackers or defensive ends, but
yeah,
they need him.
They do.
Yeah, but do you remember Jabril Peppers from Michigan?
Yeah, I loved watching him play, man. He was really good.
Yeah, he was like an all-around player, to be honest. He can play
the information landscape.
He can play safety, cornerback, wide receiver. I can name a bunch of stuff, but I think he got robbed in like third place or something like that for Heisman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, although he was not as who won the Heisman that year? Lamar, I think so.
Which year? 2015?
Yeah, I think so.
It was 2015 was Derrick Henry. Lamar, I thought got it in
2016.
16.
Yeah. I was a little bummed out that he got fifth, but
Kobe 31, 20.
I thought he was gonna be third or fourth, but
right.
At least he got finalists. That's what matters. He was a really monster, but I haven't seen much from him in the NFL though.
Oh no, not at all. I hardly hear the name anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I bet he's doing good, but I barely hear the name anymore.
Right. I'm sure he's still if someone picked him up, and he was on, which I think he is on a team. I don't know.
Yeah, he's on the Giants. He got traded.
Okay. Yeah. But if they gave him a chance, or if he went to the right team, I'm not going to sit here and say he's the best at his position or whatever, but he'd definitely be a great player that you could look at and say, this guy has potential and he's definitely a good fit. And he just, I don't think he'll do bad. I think he just needs to be on the right team, and the right team needs to pick him up and take him in and give him a chance. And I think he could have like a breakout year somewhere.
Yeah. You know what could be a good fit for him? Either the Chiefs or the Bucks, probably.
I'm sorry?
Like for Jabril Pepper's a good fit for him, in my opinion, for a team.
Yeah.
Probably Kansas City Chiefs.
Trees.
Or the Bucks.
I'd love to have him on the Bucks. I'd take him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Why not let Todd Bowles work with him?
Yeah, you can improve your defense too.
Absolutely. We got a good solid line right now, but I mean, you imagine putting him in there.
Yeah.
Dang. Put him on the edge. Holy cow. Yeah, that's some more pass rush than what the Bucks already got, too.
Yeah, plus Ndamukong Suh is, I know he's out of his prime, but he's still good.
He's still really fast. He's strong. He's talented. He's a good tackle.
Yeah, I remember him playing in Nebraska. He was a monster. Oh my god.
I'm hoping this year, when I look at the offensive line was the worst in the league a couple years ago. That year before Tom Brady, and it improved and everything. They took who they needed to. I love the Wirfs pick. Now, why the hell we had to trade up a spot to get an offensive tackle is beyond me. But it works out. I'm hoping to see more of him play because I don't think he was on the line every single game of the year.
Right.
But I hope, he's one of those plug and play guys that you could put at like left tackle, right tackle, whatever. Put him on the line, and he can just. I mean, I want to see him have a great breakout year, and it's weird to say that about linemen on the offensive line. But truly, true football fans, man, if you watch the line, you watch these guys, what are they doing? They're blocking, they're protecting the quarterback, and they're holding off these insanely good pass rushing guys. These edge defenders, they hold them off. Wirfs can do that. I want to see more of him this year.
By the way, Ohio State named their starting quarterback what, by the way?
What'd you say for Ohio State?
Yeah. They named their starting quarterback today.
Was it Stroud?
Yes.
I know I saw the other day too. I thought Quinn Ewers got eligibility.
Yeah, he's probably gonna. I don't know if he's gonna be mad, but
can he play this year then?
Yeah, he's eligible. I think he's already going to Ohio State right now because he left early from high school. Which is they have a really huge problem with QB.
They really do.
Even worse than not trying to be biased, but even worse depth than Michigan because Michigan has like only 3.
Y'all have a few guys though. That's the thing about Michigan is y'all brought a couple guys in.
Al Bowman, Jay McCarthy, and McNamara, and that's it. That's basically
You guys lost. You guys did lose Milton to Tennessee, didn't you?
Yeah, and plus he's starting.
Joe Milton's going to start?
That's what Squid said.
Oh, he did say that on the stream yesterday. That's right. I remember talking about that.
I mean, I hope he does good at Tennessee, but it's Tennessee. I don't know.
See, I'm sure you got to be happy for Milton, and you probably would say that it should be Milton starting at Tennessee.
Well, I mean,
Tennessee fans, from what I understand, they want Harrison Bailey.
Yeah, I will agree with them because, I'm like 50-50 on that, but Milton has like experience, but he's not really accurate on throwing because I don't know if you saw him on the miss. Well, he was accurate on the Minnesota Gophers in the game, but he fell off quickly after that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But maybe he's like maybe he's wasn't the fit for that scheme. I think probably. And plus he acts like he's want to be Cam Newton, sometimes. Like, you remember that time when he did the Superman?
Oh,
pose?
yeah, I remember seeing that.
I was
just
like,
why? I'm
dude,
like, why?
You're not Cam Newton, although you sort of look like Cam Newton, but you're not Cam Newton.
Yeah.
But although did Cam Newton really throw that ball far in college or no?
He was pretty good at Auburn. He was the Heisman winner in 2010, and he was he transferred. If I don't know if you remember, but he transferred out of Florida because he lost his job to Tim Tebow.
Hey, but I'll be right back. I need to take personal stuff right now. I'll be still here. I'll be muted.
Okay. Yeah, Cam Newton transferred out of Florida. He couldn't beat Tim Tebow out for the job. Go figure that. And he took a chance. He went to Auburn, and Gene Chizik, brought him in. And they had that incredible run in 2010. A historic team. Auburn won a title for the first time since 1957. You do the math there. That's about a 43-year span between the 57 season and, of course, I guess 2010. 43. Hold on. I could be wrong on that math. Hold on. Let me see. $53. Yeah, I got it. So 53-year span drought from Auburn's first ever national title to Cam Newton and that whole team. And, you had Lutz and Curtin, the tight end. You had Gene Chizik, of course, as the head coach. You had Malzahn. Remember, Malzahn was the offensive coordinator originally to start out for the Auburn Tigers before he became the head coach in 2013. So, but and I love teams like that too, because you had, like, back in the mid 2000s when Saban first got to Alabama, it was all Florida first off. You had teams like Oklahoma up there too. Texas was just coming off Young and, Vince Young and all that. And, and now we are, and go back even before that 2010 Auburn team, Alabama was right there, but every now and then, regardless of who's the main dominant program, it's always great to see like that 2010 Auburn or 2019 LSU, where these teams that you would not expect, like preseason, you're not giving them much of a chance to, let alone make a national title. In this case, let alone like for example, this year, you're not giving Illinois out of the Big Ten a snowball's chance in heck of reaching the college football playoff, let alone even probably not making a bowl game. But you don't know what's going on this offseason. They could come up out of nowhere, make a good run, win I think they're in the West. But either way, they could win their division, win the conference, and pull off a 2019 LSU type of run. Not going to happen, of course. Although, let's be honest, we didn't expect LSU to come out of nowhere. But I mean, that I love you see that happen not often. But, look, every 20, 30 years or so, there's always like this team that just has a surprise type of year in college football, like out of nowhere, sneaks up on you. And it's incredible to watch. You saw it in 2019 with LSU. You saw it with that Auburn team. I don't know who else. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you see it that often. Not that often, but I mean, you've seen it a couple times. So, can we get a team like that this year? think about teams like Oklahoma and Georgia. They've been there, done that. Not they haven't won a championship Georgia won a playoff game actually over Oklahoma, and they recruit well. So I mean, that wouldn't be like a LSU type of run, but it'd still be a good run. But like if a team this year, like, I don't okay, we expect some good things from Arkansas, but we don't expect Arkansas to like maybe make a bowl game or win the West. But if they did it, you get like a 2019 LSU type of run there. It's like, holy cow. Hey, what's up, Uncle Lou? How you doing, buddy? Justin Fields is about to dominate the NFL. He looks amazing. He looked really good the other night in that Bears game. I'm going to tell you something. Fields could not be more ready. I think he is, of all the quarterbacks in the draft class that I've seen so far, I've seen Mac Jones, I've seen Trevor Lawrence. He is the most ready. I didn't even realize the Bears were. How the hell? 41-6. I'm not even watching this. I didn't even know the Bears were on. They're getting crushed. Look at this. Andy Dalton is playing too. That's the Bears' problem. First off, the Bills, yes, they have offense. Why is Andy Dalton out here? Why is he playing? Look at this. That's true, Lou. Yeah, see, if you're the Bears this year, there's no debate. Justin Fields is your guy for the quarterback position. That's no debate. And Lou's right. I mean, preseason scores don't mean jack squat. Really, I mean, preseason, anything's going to happen. Really, so. Huffer Billy says they should start Fields. Of course they should. It'd be stupid not to. Put up 20 points last week. Only gave up 13. But I'm just ready. I'm just going to go ahead and say I am sick of the NFL preseason. I get it. I understand it. But we have football back. It's great. But for what? These aren't going to count towards trying to make the Super Bowl. These aren't going to, we're in the meaningless dead period for football fans right now. Just barely exiting it because we do have college football next weekend. But, I mean, the preseason games in the NFL aren't getting us much. I'm sorry. They're not. Shoot. I dropped the link. Anyone wants to come on, feel free to. Just click the link. I don't care who you are. You are all welcome. Tater Man does whatever a tater can.
Maybe we'll try to hire your ass.
Tater Man. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Billy?
Hey, man.
Doing
So
good?
I like the mix that you've got going here. A little bit about the college, a little bit about the NFL.
Yeah.
And seeing how it blends together. It's really they're starting to fuse my interest. I haven't been a big NFL fan in a long time because Clemson really had nobody go into it. Now I got all these players
Yeah.
different teams, and I have to now watch them. It's like,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I loved in the draft this year all the different pairings with teammates, and especially that was a steal, man. They picked up ETN and Trevor Lawrence in the first round.
yeah, and the Raiders. I mean, they took our man, as I like to say, Renfro, and one of our
He's
key
with the
defensive
Raiders.
guys. Yeah, and a key defensive guy off our team, and they're out there together. And they showed highlights of him against the number 1 D-back in the NFL last year, catching balls barely with his fingertips, just reaching out. And that D-back, he got him 50 times. That was funny as hell.
For sure, man.
The white legend lives on.
Yeah.
They laughed. They joked afterwards. I mean, Hunter said he got me a few times too. It isn't just me getting him. He says, but we're making each other better. So that's all.
Oh, this is straight bull crap right here that I'm looking at on Facebook. This says every NFC team's biggest weakness. Now it only shows 4. It shows the Cowboys, it shows the Bears, it shows the Bucks, and it shows
The Lions.
No, it shows the 49ers. So the Cowboys defensive interior is their biggest weakness. I could see that. The Bears have a weak offensive line. I fully agree. Now, San Francisco says quarterback. They're still trying to figure some things out with Trey Lance. I'll give you that. But it says the Bucks have no biggest weakness. I'm going to tell you something right now. Based on what I saw in our preseason game, our weakness, you ready for this? Our backups. I mean, seriously. Our depth, our quarterback position outside of Tom Brady. I don't even think.
What's wrong with Trask?
No, that's the thing. We didn't see much of Trask. We put in some Blaine. I mean, maybe it was Blaine Gabbert. I don't know. We only scored the Bengals game was 19-14, and the Bucks lost. I get putting in like second stringers in the preseason. I get you want to rest your starters, but like we put in like Blaine Gabbert.
Yeah.
We put in guys like Keyshawn Vaughn, who's our 4th running back. He's from Vandy. We had guys out there. I mean, what are we doing?
Val, do you think Tampa Bay is going to go all the way again?
If we put the right guys on the field, we will.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Tom
think
Brady and company get back out there.
Kansas City and Tampa Bay are odds-on favorites, and then everybody
honestly, I say that I don't know if the Bucs will be the team from the NFC. They might make it back to the Super Bowl,
maybe.
But let me ask you guys. Okay, you guys sold on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers right now. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback, obviously, but I just think there was just so much of that drama this year that it just
it took a toll on everybody's chemistry. I think. I mean, I don't think people are. It's almost turned into too much of a business that they don't. That now they're going to go through the motions. I believe.
I think as far as the Super Bowl, though, I'm definitely going to take the AFC team to be the Bills. I think they make it.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
I don't think the Chiefs are going for 3 right there. I mean, and I say 3 appearances, like 3 straight. I don't think they're going to do it. I think the Bills are going to have that type of year. Keep your eye on teams. I mean, to watch for playoff runs. I mean, Cardinals will be great with Kyler Murray. I think.
I'm telling you now, the Falcons are going all the way just because of Kyle Pitts. You heard it here.
Oh
first.
God.
Bye. Bye. Don't bring that nonsense on. We talk seriousness. We talk no nonsense over here.
I mean, he ain't playing for a reason. He's a secret weapon, you know. I'm just messing.
You got
AJ
McCarron's gonna do it, right? He's going to lead
No.
the Falcons?
What? I'm sorry. I said Kyle Pitts. Felipe Franks got drafted by the Falcons. That's who's going to take it all the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Now, I don't know about going all the way, but I did see you guys playing that. Who did you guys play the other night? I don't remember, but I was watching the game, and Franks got out there, and it looked. I mean, he looked like he was okay. It wasn't too bad.
No. I don't need no Florida boy. We got two Florida. I don't want a Florida quarterback and a Florida tight end throwing routes to each other in Atlanta.
What they're Florida, man.
I don't. I just quit worrying about Atlanta, so I don't really care anymore.
That's how I'm feeling. Kind of.
You quit worrying about Atlanta. You basically told
But
me.
here's the thing. I don't give about feelings anymore. I'm 70.
Yeah, that pretty much.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't
they
care
tell
about
you-
your feelings no more.
Yeah, I just don't care because they just don't care about winning. So I
Right.
can't care about them. That's the way I look at it.
If the Falcons really suck, I bet you they might end up with the number 1 pick. They're taking Spencer Rattler and they're moving on completely.
We
and they're
should have
getting
took
an answer.
Justin Fields.
You
We should've
should
took
have.
Justin Fields.
Now,
That's
here's the
right.
thing. Here's what I think. I think it should have been Fields. At the very least, if you're gonna go take Kyle Pitts, don't draft a tight end at number 4 overall. Trade back a bit. Trade to like 7. Because there's other teams right there that could have used, like, you could have traded up. I mean, let's say you trade up with the Lions. Do they steal Pitts, or do they go ahead and say, you know what? We might get a guy like Fields or get our quarterback for the future.
I mean,
And-
they
We were
almost
4.
did.
We were only number 4.
right.
Fields was drafted at 11 or something
No,
like
7th,
13?
To the Bear, yeah. I'm
Okay,
saying y'all
7,
trade
yeah.
back. You know,
Yeah, I mean, and Matt Ryan's like the 3rd or 4th oldest quarterback in the league. Like, hey man, like you got us there once, and you know what happened. And that was 4 or 5 years ago.
Maddie.
yeah.
Yeah, and he ain't got ice in his veins anymore.
Yeah.
All
Well,
I'm
the
going to say is that the Falcons truly need to find an answer for the quarterback position, or else their season is going to be screwed.
Carry the hell on.
There you go.
Mhm.
Hey, Ballard, these,
Yeah.
I don't know if you, I know you, I don't, blah, blah, blah. Did you watch the Jaguars game like last week?
No, I didn't see it. Why?
Yeah, and Trevor Lawrence didn't do well.
Right. Well, I mean, it's still early, dude.
Well, I
mean,
know, but and plus, Jordan Bowman said he might be a bust. I don't know.
Oh my God.
He's not.
Jordan
He's
is-
not going to be a bust, but he certainly. Urban wants his offense to run fast. He doesn't want any of the slow decisions and everything.
Right.
They want fast tempo.
Yeah.
Hey, Hufferbilly Paul, was Trevor Lawrence known for running like an up-tempo offense?
Well,
with
no, not really. He
wasn't
likes
that
to
fast.
sit, he likes to sit behind and look at the defense and then read everything and then make the call,
Okay.
check downs and stuff.
That's what he does best. Is he sits back there, he reads the defense and picks it apart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he can run if you wanted to,
Now it's his style though. I mean, it's just how he's been. I guess conditioned over time, and so now Urban's trying to change that fundamentally, and I don't know that's going to work. So Trevor could be a bust, but I don't know it's all because of Trevor. He's misplacing the player in the wrong role if he really wants to go.
So you think Urban Meyer needs to adjust more than Trevor needs to?
Yeah,
with his skill set.
Let's see if you can win with him. A little faster, Trevor, but don't.
Here's what I'll say about what's up, Golden Blue dude? Good
Well,
to see you
Trevor's
in here,
definitely
buddy.
smart enough to adjust. I feel like Trevor's built that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is okay. We talk about quarterbacks and we talk about Trevor's a generational talent. He is that he's not systematic. He can work and turn around any franchise in the NFL. But here's what it comes down to. He still needs to be coached. He still needs to learn how they run things, how they do things. But it's more so, I think this is on, this is falling on Urban Meyer. He needs to figure out, okay, how can I help my quarterback? How can I help him succeed? Trevor needs to just take what they're giving him. That's where it comes down to Urban Meyer. And it's like, what the hell do I give Trevor? What can I tell him, and where can I help him succeed
Well,
that we can have the explosive offense that maybe he had at Clemson?
Yeah, I think Urban's trying to goad him into trying to get to the decision quicker, so he will be faster. But I think he knows I don't want to tinker with him so much that I break him.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, I agree with that, Paul.
There is always a point where you go too far and you kind of ruin your player, you know.
Yeah.
Ask Tua.
God.
Kept him out.
Tua broke him before his second start at Alabama.
That's true. The off season after 2nd and 26, you know, he injured his thumb in practice right away.
That's just horrible. You know, it's too bad. I'm glad he made a payday, though. He got a payday out of it.
That's true. I'm glad he's been healthy since. I'm glad he's lasted quite a while being healthy with the Dolphins, though.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good signs.
Keep it up, you know. But that's a team, though. I mean, I don't know how far away they are. They probably got a couple more years, but they put some pieces in down there. They could be in contention.
Who did the Dolphins draft this year?
They got Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, and he's with Tua.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I loved about the first round of the draft. You know, ETN and Trevor Lawrence go off the board. You pair up Clemson boys. You know, don't forget the Eagles took Devontae Smith to put with the former Alabama quarterback Jalen Hurts. I just love all the different team pairings that we saw. Yeah, man.
The draft is like changing.
Reunited and it feels so good.
I think have they named Jalen Hurts? I know Philadelphia's have like a quarterback issue, but have they named Jalen Hurts the starter yet?
Yeah, look, I think he's pretty much the starter. They really don't have much. I mean, they got Joe Flacco, but
he's over the hill.
I know.
He's still a little bit banged up, ain't he?
I think he is, yeah. So, I mean, the Eagles are in a position that's really all they got is Jalen Hurts. And even if it's not, you just got to learn to work with him if you're Nick Sirianni and you're, you know, obviously this year's his first season as the coach. You just got to work with him.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you who looked really good preseason week 2 was Cam Newton. Cam
Newton looked pretty good.
Yeah, he did. I thought Mac Jones looked better the first game, and then Cam Newton came up to the plate and he did good.
Yeah, I think you still need to rest Mac Jones a little bit. Let him learn what Bill Belichick wants to teach him. And Bill Belichick has even said Cam's the guy, but Mac's going to play. You know, but Cam Newton's clearly the starter, and I don't blame him for that. Cam Newton looks good. He looked good with them last year, and, you know, it's weird for the Patriots, though, because if you're Bill Belichick, you're thinking, crap, I just had 2 decades with Tom Brady. Now I'm back to square one. I got to find a quarterback. Here's a veteran in Cam. And
what did Mac Jones get drafted? What number was he?
Who? Cam?
No, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones? He was 15
or 11.
He was high. He was high.
Yeah.
He was 15.
I honestly, just because Alabama's not known, I know they have in recent years, but not known for quarterbacks, I thought it'd be worse, but he's actually been better than I expected.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good.
Hey, Ballard, one thing I did want to – when you're doing your next one where you're talking about the Clemson stuff, one of the things to mention or to bring up, on at least if you get back to something with Clemson's offense anyway, is they have no center right now.
Really?
We have had 3 scrimmages in their center to QB exchanges, 4 or 5 or 6 of them.
So what are you guys? Who's snapping the ball then?
Well,
I guess just the tackle.
No, yeah, that's what they're doing. They're trying to find the damn center.
Yeah.
I
see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be in that situation, and so that's kind of one of their. That's an Achilles heel right there. If you don't have a good center exchange, and you put the ball on the ground, it's over. It's over. You call it that game set match. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, that's their glaring weakness, right? And then right behind that's the overall offensive line. But everything else is pretty tight. But if you want,
how do you? I'm not going to do special teams, but so the video I did now, was the UGA offense versus the Clemson defense. I'll do one for Clemson's offense versus Georgia's defense. I'm not doing anything for special teams, but I am curious how that's looking, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they're going to put this true freshman running back, Shipley, to receive punts.
Will Shipley, right?
Will Shipley, yes, sir. Yeah. And they want him to return punts because he's got great hands. He's sure-handed, but more than that, he's got vision. He's got really good vision when he's running. He makes quick decisions. He runs up north and south, and he's fast. They want to do that. That's a punt return. Kickoff, I think they're doing a couple of different players there to see, which one's going to really spark. And they're one of them's a defensive back who's lightning fast, and the other one is
awesome.
So they'll be good there too because they have speed athletes, with running skills and things, but. That offensive line without a center, and they're trying 3 different guys out there. And look where we are. We're 2 weeks away. Not good.
Yeah, you guys have a few things to figure out. And like you said, dude, and this gets me so excited just to say, yes, 2 weeks until college football. Oh, my gosh. I just want these days to go by and get to September 4th. We actually we do have a couple games next week, but, I mean, obviously they're not as big as, like, the Bama, Miami, and the Georgia and Clemson. They're not as big, but, let's be honest, as a college football fan, you'll take any game. And just
I'm really looking forward to that Nebraska game.
With Illinois?
Well, it kind of gives you a little bit of drama with it, too.
Yeah,
with
Scott Frost under the radar.
Golly, what an idiot!
I don't know what he was doing so good. I guess he should have just went to Auburn like the old UCF guy did. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing, but I want to see Notre Dame and Florida State for one reason only. I want to see how much improved or not Florida State is.
Yes.
If they even keep that game in reason.
Now, are you sitting there, like, are you hoping that they are? Like, because I'm going to be honest, there's a part of me, and I don't know what it is, I guess, let's just be honest, unless you're a Clemson fan, you're sitting there, you're saying, I'd like the ACC to get better so someone can knock them off. That's why I'm going to watch this game. I want to see how improved.
Yeah.
And I want to see Mackenzie Milton because he's getting a lot of attention this spring and in this offseason. And what's Mike Norvell going to do? Is he the guy for this? And I'll tell you what, man, keep your eye on this program this year. If they win that Notre Dame game, let alone even if they lose it,
keep it close.
If they can keep it close, that would be impressive.
Yes, yep. And that's my only thing is, and I'd like to see Florida State back so that when you go to play them again, it's actually fun. Versus now you go and it's like, okay, here comes a drubbing. Hey,
I hate that.
It's a disappointment.
Really
Another game it's kind of similar, not as big as Notre Dame, Florida State, but also BYU comes down to the South Georgia team that beat Florida a couple of years ago. Remember when they were blocking each other? Florida was.
Oh yeah.
BYU comes down to Georgia Southern this year.
Oh.
So I want to see BYU get their brakes knocked off by
Georgia Southern's not too bad. There's quite a few. Like, I'm interested to see. I love the run Coastal had last year. They're ranked 22.
Oh yeah.
To see what they look like. You got all these games here.
And UAB, Jacksonville State. I don't know.
Does Minnesota
that's going to be an interesting game. That'll tell
hopefully.
You. Ohio State has
I'm gonna give. I think Ohio State wins it, but I'd like to see. Does PJ Fleck take last year and give the COVID excuse, and he says, you know what? That's just COVID. That's water under the bridge. It's out of there. We're where we're at in like 2019. Yeah, we're right there, and I'd love to see them right there. You know what I mean? I'd love to see them get back. That'll be interesting.
Well, what you'll also see is that whether Ohio State's quarterback is all that.
Yeah,
that's true. Minnesota has had some good defensive players too. So I mean, it's not like Ohio State's playing a scrub defense.
And plus, Minnesota has a really, really good running back.
Yeah,
they do.
what's his name, Nate?
I think the last name is Abram or something like that. It starts with an I. I don't know.
Hey,
I think
Ballard.
I know who you're talking about. Is it let me find it.
Ibrahim?
Is it the Muhammad guy from Baltimore?
I think so.
That's his hometown, but he's a junior, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Muhammad Ibrahim.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like it's sort of I, but it's Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Hey, Ballard. The week 1 game versus Tennessee, is it at Bowling Green? Or
It's in Knoxville. It's
in Knoxville.
Knoxville.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Bowling
Can
Green.
you look up the spread for that game? It used to be
I
like
got you.
33.5 or something.
Is it? Well, Tennessee has a 97% chance to win. 34.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, they better
Hell
be
no.
Bowling Green.
Tennessee, you cannot lose this game.
Exactly.
Okay.
No.
I think you should take
in
the
hell
under.
you can lose this.
I think you should take the under on this.
Do you think Tennessee covers 34? They just got to worry about winning the game, even if they can't cover or whatever
Yeah.
initially a little bit. Just don't lose to point.
Yeah, BBD's gonna be pissed if they lose. Pissed.
I hate Tennessee as a Bama fan, but I got much love and respect for BBD, which it seems like, first off, obviously prayers to him because I know he's been struggling with quite a bit of health issues.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him last night?
Yeah. Was that on a chest?
Pigskin Pete's.
Was it Pete? Oh, no.
Yeah, he called in. He was being assaulted.
Is he
He's
still?
being assaulted.
So is he out? Is he out?
Yeah, he's doing the rehab stuff. You know, the place is right across the street from his house.
Yeah.
But he said it'd be probably at least 2 more weeks before he's back online. You know, but he's sounded so good. I mean, like the old. You know, golly.
We got someone in here, James Lill. What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good,
Hey,
man.
James, how are you?
I'm good. I just want to go over like week 0 because I'm a bettor. So, and I like the way y'all talk about football on this channel.
Absolutely, man. So what about week 0? What do you see?
It's 4 games. I really only need 3. It's UCLA versus Hawaii.
That'll be good. Yeah.
I'm kind of on the fence. I want to lean with UCLA in the 17 points.
Yeah, I feel that.
But we're gonna, you know what you're gonna see in that game. This is another thing where Hawaii's always got great quarterback play. Typically, they've got some dangerous pieces, and so if UCLA hasn't got it together, and Chip better get it together out there. Because this is his last year if he don't. And you're going to know in that game because they will test them. They just may not win it. You know?
Right.
No way.
And plus, UCLA has Zach Charbonnet, the former Michigan man, running back.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he transferred.
Awesome. Yeah. What do you think? James, I was wondering what your thoughts were.
Huh?
I was asking James what his thoughts were on that.
Oh,
game.
On UCLA, I see UCLA barely beating points since it is the first game of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, UCLA will they always they seem to get off to a good start and win the first couple games, and then that's where they kind of have their downfall. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see them take out Hawaii.
Yeah, they will. I think they'll beat
Rainbow
Hawaii.
Warriors.
I just think the problem really comes down to, do you see glaring holes in UCLA because of Hawaii? If you do, Chip Kelly hasn't got it on the right track yet. That's the thing. And that's why I like these first games. You get that's like, I call it unwrapping.
Yeah, it's like a measuring stick.
Yeah, it's like unwrapping a present in Christmas time. What's in here? You don't know until that first game if you're on the right track or not. And you can still get better over the year. I'm not saying you can't. But that first week is like, okay, I kind of see where we're going now.
Yeah. There's so
Right.
many great games this year. First off, I like I said the other day, I'm just happy it's not conference only, although that was pretty cool to see last year. But we need, as college football fans, these non-con games. You got Bama, Miami. You got they're unranked, but a Big 12 and Pac-12 matchup with Stanford and Kansas State could be interesting. Louisiana Tech
What's
has
another
played.
week 0? Yeah, let's knock out the week 0s though.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey,
week
Ballard,
zero.
what? I don't think I heard you. What's the spread on Nebraska and Iowa?
Nebraska, Iowa.
Oh, Illinois, you mean?
Oh yeah, Illinois. Sorry.
That is
That's a much closer game.
7 Nebraska.
Yeah, that's the one. That's a coin flip.
55 is the over-under's at 55.
That's not.
This will be good.
I would take Nebraska in the points.
I'd lay it.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not even sure because with all this Scott Frost
Is this
stuff, how do you know?
Scott Frost 4th year in Nebraska?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Scott
This
Frost is
will be
Nebraska's
his
coach.
last
I don't
year,
know
I
if that's a
guarantee
good
you.
Yeah,
idea.
he's in trouble, but
Now, what I don't get, like, a lot of Nebraska fans out here, where I live, they love Scott Frost. They want him to say.
Well, here's the thing. He's hired at his alma mater, right? And he got so much attention and hype, but he hasn't done jack squat with it. He hasn't backed it up.
Right, and plus, I just don't get it.
Is Illinois really going to be any good though? I mean, think about this.
I think
mean-
they could. They got some players, and they're not going to be good, but they'll.
They
If
have
you-
some players.
if you give me Nebraska and give me 7 points, I think I would take the 7 points and lay it on Nebraska.
But Illinois beat Nebraska last year, 41 to
That's
23, right here.
Yeah.
On the screen.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right. You're right.
with Black
I see
Santa
it.
Claus.
I'm not sure.
And this one's a bit
I'll probably leave
different.
that
If
one alone.
hey, they beat Nebraska last year on the road. Now Illinois gets them at home at Champaign.
Yeah, Champagne can be a little rowdy sometimes.
It can be
Yeah.
tough.
But not often.
So what? So what's the your thought on it, James? Anything you would want to point out that we haven't talked about with these two? Because I really do think Scott Frost is that controversy is going to hurt the team chemistry. But
From my research and what I've been looking at, they have it a 1 possession game, as in take the points with Illinois and Nebraska gonna win.
Okay.
yeah,
So you
I-
think
I don't think Nebraska's going to. I think Illinois is going to punk them. I really do. Now I'm not going to
Like-
put money on it because I don't have enough. I don't have enough inside on the players, right? But,
Do y'all remember Wisconsin at Illinois like 2 years ago?
I think I remember that.
That field goal. Oh my God, that place
Yeah.
was nuts.
that was a great game.
Yeah. Maybe not for Wisconsin fans.
So now the you said 3 of them, James. So what's the other one?
I have UTEP over New Mexico State. That's one of my locks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That one's
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm debating on Fresno State and UConn right now.
Fresno State and UConn. Now that is an interesting mix.
Yeah.
Fresno State in their own division and where they play, they're not bad. They're a good team.
No, that's what I mean. They're really good, and UConn's they every now and then they
UConn's
show up
decent,
with a good
too.
team. Yeah. But this should be Fresno State, no doubt. They're at Fresno State too, right? So yeah, that's the thing, and I think the Nebraska game's in Illinois. So
Yep.
you start adding those intangibles up, and then you got Scott Frost controversy. So that's why I would pick Illinois, and then the Fresno State, it's at their place.
What you
UConn-
think of? How about this UMass at Pitt? That could be interesting. Oh,
No.
well, I mean,
In what way?
I don't.
Yeah, Pitt could put a number on them.
Stop. Ballard.
Interesting.
The colors.
I
of
don't
the
know.
uniform.
UMass is, yeah.
But
What's the
I
spread?
hear about them. I hear the name UMass. That again,
If it's
Yeah,
basketball,
Yeah, 'cause they always
Steve might
suck.
agree.
yeah, they had too much mass.
Exactly, man.
assholes.
So,
Yeah,
but the other game that's going to be really the non-com game is Pitt and Tennessee. Will give you a litmus test on how far
That's week
Tennessee
two.
moves.
Is
Yep.
that week 3?
That's
I think
okay,
it's
week
week
2.
2.
Yeah. Oh, week 2, Oregon at Ohio State.
Oh yeah, weren't they supposed to play last year?
Yeah, but they didn't because of,
Yeah,
It was
it got moved to this year.
Awesome. Now that, depending on how this first game with Oregon has it in the first week, this should be really fun.
Where are they playing at?
at Ohio State.
Yeah, you know it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm gonna keep my eye. I
Yeah.
think Auburn blows out Alabama State, but just because I live in the state of Alabama, you try to watch all the teams. Yeah, I'll put it on. But, yeah, that Pittsburgh at Tennessee could be good. I'd watch Florida at USF just because it's an in-state. It's in-state teams, and I'd expect Florida to just curb stomp.
You
the
know who's
Bulls,
coaching? You know who's coach? I think it's.
Is it Charlie Strong?
No. I think it's.
I thought he was
our coach, our ex-coach, co-offensive coordinator. Remember? I took him down there.
At US.
Jeff Scott.
Jeff Scott, that's right.
Yeah.
Is he good though?
Yeah, he is good, but the problem is he's coming into a situation where he has to build the whole thing up, so he's not going to do instant gratification. But he should be better now because he's been down there for a year and a half.
Where's he coaching at, Paul?
USF.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What about this right here? Mel Tucker. Well, no, Mel Tucker's at Michigan State. I keep forgetting that. But anyway, A&M Colorado. It's SEC and Pac-12. It's 2 Power 5 teams that, I'd watch it just because of that.
What happened to Colorado, man? Over the years,
I don't know. A few years ago, they seemed like that kind of team. They weren't the best, but they were middle of the line.
Yeah.
What happened to the rivalry with Nebraska? That was a good one with Colorado and Nebraska.
Let the horses run.
Me and Tiger Baskins, I bought some tickets. We're going to the week 2 UAB Georgia game together.
That'll be good. I'm ready for this one right here, guys. How about this?
Yeah,
Texas at Arkansas is a night game on ESPN. Steve Sarkisian, year 1, and I think Sam Pittman is definitely going in a good direction for Arkansas.
I guarantee you.
That'll be good.
I guarantee you're going to hear SEC.
SEC. It just means more in the SEC.
Man, wouldn't that be something that Arkansas beat? I feel like Arkansas has a chance.
I definitely give them that because I'm going to be honest. I don't know what to expect at least the first year or so with Sark.
I want to look at. I know the UAB Georgia, but it's probably going to blow out. But I want to see how percentages wise.
Yeah, I don't think the line's out yet, but I'm sure UAB has like a point nothing.
4.8.
4.8. That's not too bad for UAB. Give them something, right?
Hey, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It should be 0.1.
I don't know. I like these
UAB,
colors though.
Like, UAB reminds me of Troy, though. You see Troy every now and then. Troy and Georgia.
They
Southern.
beat LSU a couple years ago.
Yeah. You start every now and then, like Appalachia State. Every now and then, the blind squirrel finds a nut.
State's game.
Yeah. Oh, you imagine Chess Hall's rage rant if Georgia loses
Oh
that?
my God!
I kind of. Oh, please.
Just make sure they have a defibrillator.
How about here's one for you: App State at Miami.
Oh,
Ooh.
the second.
It would be
the
more.
second,
It would be more interesting if Miami was going to App State. But
Yeah.
I mean, App State is a team that gets some
Shows up
attention every single
sometimes.
year.
Yeah.
They always have those type of games that they just.
You know what's a good game is Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ballard. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say App State always has some good games here. There, it's not enough for like top 25, but they're at least talked about nationally.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I was just going to point out that NC State game versus
Yes,
Mississippi State.
that'll be
You
great.
read my name.
That'll be
You
really good.
You read my mind.
Oh,
I think
Mississippi
NC State
State
might
plays-
come away with it.
yeah.
I think so.
Go ahead.
Of course, Missouri and Kentucky just being an SEC East game, you got to watch that.
No, that's going to be a tough game.
Michigan
It
and
is.
Washington.
That's going to be a defining game.
These two right here. How about 24 Utah at BYU, Stanford at USC right there? Those will be
Give me Utah.
What about Washington, Michigan?
Washington. I missed that one. That's gonna be
Right
that's
up
gonna be an
above.
interesting game.
Early
Early on
yeah,
for
that will
Michigan,
be.
and they play a
Put-
top 20 team.
What are the percentages on that?
I don't know.
Let's see that.
Let's see.
It's last time I looked, it was close.
60.7% for Michigan.
Never mind.
They got a
Wow.
line out? They don't have a line.
Nope.
Is that
But-
because it's in Michigan, the Big Apple?
Probably.
I guess so.
Although Michigan's not that really rally, but sometimes they can be.
Yeah.
I'm curious what they got. Oh, look at this. Utah
Oh,
57
Lord.
over BYU. And this
Ooh,
game's at
Clash.
BYU.
Clash of the Mormons.
This will
Okay,
be good. This will be a hey, there's some games I might go live for. This is a 9:15 o'clock
boy.
game my time.
you know the stadium's going to be packed because everybody's bringing all their wives.
Yeah.
Right?
What Robbie think like for Holy War wise, which one is more important? Notre Dame and Boston College or Holy Wars 2, which is Utah and BYU?
Oh. I don't know. That's a good one.
That is a good one because Notre Dame, BC is good this year, guys. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and read you in on this.
They're sleeper.
They're sleeper. So just
What about
they're not going to
here's
be
some-
like playoff contender, but
Here's
they're
a
gonna-
ESPN Friday night game on September 17th, UCF at Louisville.
Yep.
I'm seeing games I didn't know were on the schedule. Because I haven't like looked at all the games. I at least catch up with the top 25. I do
That'll
like
be a
this
fun
one
game.
here. This will be a
Yeah.
noon game, 11 o'clock my time. But I
Ooh, I like that game.
Michigan.
What
Michigan State at Miami will be interesting.
about the Battle of the Big Reds?
Where?
Maryland and
Saturday.
Illinois.
No. Battle of the Big Reds, which is in
Nebraska, Oklahoma, bring it back. I know we've talked a little bit about Nebraska. I expect Oklahoma to straight blow them out.
Yeah,
But
they're gonna-
this has had historic games. It's a good
Yeah,
rivalry.
It
They're not-
used to be the
Yeah.
biggest one. It used to be.
Oklahoma's not going to just beat the bejesus out of them; they'll beat the Beetlejuice out of them.
What about this?
Wow.
Western Michigan and Pitt.
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 I take Pitt, yeah. Minnesota at Colorado's got some teams this year. Minnesota.
Boy,
Purdue at
Well,
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame's going to blow out Purdue.
Oh,
Now,
don't tell that to Zach.
Georgia Tech about to beat the brace off Clemson. Get their
Shut up.
season.
Hey, I'll tell you what. This is so preseason. Florida's 13. This is week 3. Now Florida could be 2-0 in this game, in the swamp. Now I expect Bama to win, but you don't sleep on these two teams when they meet, and
you can't talk. You can't.
Florida sucks.
I know
this
I
year.
can't talk.
Bama about to win like 52-0.
Okay, do you see in any way? Does anybody give Florida much of a chance at the swamp?
No. No.
But,
Okay.
but we
Florida
I
is
respect y'all.
Florida is more overrated than Clemson, and that's saying a lot.
Yes.
but Emory Jones is our quarterback. He's our quarterback.
Whoopity-doo.
I saw someone in some chat section probably 2 days ago. He said Emory Jones might be the best quarterback that we've had in 3 years. I was like,
Come on.
Hell
I
no.
mean, I don't know.
Hey, Georgia fans, South Carolina's coming home.
Uh-oh.
good thing it ain't homecoming because we'll lose again.
Hold on.
You never know.
Hold on.
Last time they came,
Georgia fans
it was
were like,
homecoming.
hold
We got
on.
our asses kicked.
Shout out to Coach Saban. We love you, man.
He's going to give it to him.
I can throw it behind my back better than that.
Getting ready for the low impact. He's like,
Right.
East Carolina Marshall?
That's good. I was just fixing to get to
That'll
that.
be a
That'll be
good
good.
game.
That'll
will
be
a
really good.
game.
I don't see
Yeah.
it doesn't have a channel yet, but I'd keep
No.
an eye out for that one.
Yeah.
Go
Central
Pirates.
Michigan at LSU.
Yeah,
I don't-
Central Michigan has Jay McElwain, or what is his name?
they're good, but I don't know about going to Tiger Stadium. Now, this game, I'm more excited than any game this week. I think game
Oh,
take
yeah.
a trip. Beaver Stadium. I have Auburn fans in the family. I got Penn State fans in the family. My grandmother that watches the channel is a huge diehard Penn State
Oh.
fan. I love
That's-
pulling for Penn
That's
State.
going to be college game day, and it's going to be a whiteout.
Yes,
Yep.
that is game
The
of the
wideout.
Yeah.
It'll
Hey, by
be
the way,
yeah.
Val,
Look, see, it'll be 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central.
Click on it. Click
Beaver
on it. I wanna see
Stadium
what
at
their-
night.
Let's see what the rates. I mean, what their percentages are on that right
Yeah,
Hmm.
I wish they go ahead and put a line out. They
Oh,
haven't.
damn.
Look at this. 38%
good.
for Auburn,
That's about right.
62.
That's
Yeah.
about right.
I was going to say 40-60. That's perfect, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn could get the upset here. No, I mean,
They could.
I don't know if I want to say no problem, but here's the thing about both of these teams. They have had some good teams, obviously. They're very historic, just historic programs. But the thing about both Auburn and Penn State is you really don't expect much from either team, especially Auburn with a new head coach. But this could be, I mean, you know, could it be a potential turning point in the season week 2 if they get like if Auburn goes into Beaver Stadium and they get like a blowout win or something over Penn State? Does it do much for them going forward? Do you think?
Well, the week after they play Georgia, I hope they
That's
don't look
true.
ahead. I think Penn State's going to be favored 55-45
Dang.
by the time it comes around.
Is
Well,
that
here-
your score that you're going with?
Do what now? No,
You're
no,
going
the
with like
percentage.
Oh, I see.
No, that
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's
this
a
ain't the
shootout.
Pac-12.
No, I know. You mean the Big 12, but still.
So here's what you get out of these games. This is going to be a good test for Auburn.
Yeah.
Has the coaching staff installed its new system yet, or is it still well under construction? And if it is,
They're
gonna
working
get-
on
gonna-
it. They're
yeah,
working
gonna
on
get
it.
burnt. They're going to
Ooh.
get burnt by Penn State because you understand the guy that's coaching Penn State, he's a pretty damn good coach.
I see two of them.
Here you go. Here's one. They're not ranked, but Oklahoma State, Boise State could be good.
And
Ooh.
Arizona State and BYU.
I'll get to that one, but yeah, look. Oh, Oklahoma's big time.
Whoa.
It's about a 69%. These will be, dude. I'm excited for this season. These will be great.
I have another thing for you, Ballard.
What's
another
up?
topic stream, right? So think about this: the Pac-12 leftovers. Not the Pac-12, Big 12. God, I don't know why they even call
What the
it
heck
Big 12.
happening?
Hey, boys, I got to go. Got some
All right,
stuff to
Colby.
do, but I'm going to keep listening.
I'm here.
Keep
Sorry
going,
about
Colby.
All right, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
that. See you, Colby. What were you going to say, Dr. Billy?
So the Big 12 is going to have the remainder teams. If they don't know, if they get so much uncertainty, those coaches at those institutions. What if somebody in the ACC could poach one or two of those coaches, like Gundy or the Iowa State guy, and pull them in and basically bolster the ACC? Because the problem with the ACC isn't the conference as much as it is the coaching, and it's the institutions not investing in the coaching.
Yeah.
You know, they
Right.
just invest, they could actually do fine. But they got to invest.
Good.
Who is this? Wanting to vent?
No, I was just wanting to make sure that you knew, kind of looked at it from a different wanting to that you, Ballard, just think about that a little bit and just sort of weave it in the future. But there's some really good possibility to absorb some of those coaches over.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Into some of these conferences that need a boost, quality wise, and it's something to just keep an eye on and see how it goes. Who knows? I mean, things are changing. Who's wanting the vent? You didn't let him in?
No, I did. He left.
Oh no, wanting the vent. Where'd you go, man?
He just wanted the vent.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
But nonetheless, Golden Blue Dude was saying something earlier about conference realignment talks, and his point was over the next 2 weeks there's so many discussions going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
that you should be excited about the fact that we're going to get news there. There's going to be a whole layout of things coming out of that. And I don't know if they're going to do the conference schedule or anything, but are people really going to say, yeah, we're adding 2 new teams kind of thing right before the season starts? We'll see. Yeah. So all good topics, but this is good. I love Ballard. Yeah. I love your show because it's so football centric. It's really good.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna try and I got to get ready. I got to go meet somebody to eat tonight. So I got to at least try to clean up a little bit. As much as a Hufferbilly Paul can clean up.
Yeah, I just ate right now.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys roll, and I'm gonna drop now. Okay.
All right.
Take care.
Have a good one, Hufferbilly.
Yep.
So yeah, what do you think the spread is going to be for Arizona State and BYU?
Ooh, I don't know if I want to mess with that. Michael says, Ballard, is it okay if I DM you? Yeah, whatever you want to send me, whenever you can. Always feel free to reach out on Twitter or whatever.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that Arizona State, BYU, ooh, I don't know if I want to mess with this.
I mean, you don't have to tell me right now.
Remind me again where that game is. I guess BYU's at home.
Yep, it's at BYU.
I'm going to favor BYU because they're at home. I'm going to set it low, though. I'm going to say BYU by 3.
Yeah.
Would you take that?
Yeah, I could take that. But I think Jaden Daniels could not JT, Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels could light a spark in the first half and maybe second half if he does well. Because I've been watching a lot of Jaden Daniels highlights over the years. He looks pretty good for Arizona State. I think he does. He I wouldn't say gets it done, but he does some good plays overall in that game, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely. Arizona State's always a team to watch for the Pac-12. You know, they're not a dead program or anything.
Oh, no.
They always have interesting players and games, but it's never fully enough to push for like the Pac-12 title. So I mean, I always love to watch them.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think he knows Ballard, but Northwestern and Michigan evolved a rivalry.
Really?
Yeah, first time ever for a trophy rivalry.
Cool.
You should look into it because I think it's the first. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but the first Black African athletic or football player trophy. Yeah. I think I forgot his name, but he's on the trophy. Whoever wins it, which is simple, wins it. I hope the rivalry be a really great one because I think Northwestern is a great program. I think Michigan's a great program, but as right now, not that great, but good. They'll meet. Well, not meet for the first time, but meet the first time for a rivalry at Michigan, I think.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for to beat some Sparty, some Sparty butt, and maybe some broody butt. But I just I just hope I'm ready for Nebraska and Illinois, and plus I hope is it Brett Bielema or something like that?
Yeah, Bellama.
Yeah, Brett Bielema. I hope he does well there. I hope he establish a winning program there, but it's Illinois though. But I mean, he might do good.
Right.
Like Illinois. I get why Lou doesn't really pay attention to Illinois because he doesn't really. I won't say but he doesn't believe Illinois is a football team.
Yeah.
They have won 2 championships, by the way, but it's back in 1912 though. But I still can't believe that Lou said. I'm not trying to say it's his. I'm not blaming him. I just still can't believe that. Lou said fake championships for Michigan, but I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on that.
Yeah.
Like I still don't know why, but if you count as a national champion in 1912, why can't you just call it a championship, not national,
right?
But championship? But and it goes on and on until last championship when they split Nebraska, which is kind of pissed Nebraska fans off.
Yeah.
I think that's why I didn't hear Omaha and Lincoln. Like a lot of Nebraska fans hate Michigan about that for that, and Michigan's doesn't. Well, I wouldn't say hate, but I'm sure they don't like Nebraska too. But I think I hope there's a rivalry with Nebraska and Michigan too. Battle for 1997.
Yeah.
But yeah. What do you want to talk about now?
I don't know. It's just started storming over here.
Oh, it has? Oh,
and I don't know if y'all hear that.
No, I don't, which is a good thing.
But I'm just kind of relaxing, man. I mean, just I'm killing time. We got a few hours until SummerSlam tonight, which I'm really pumped up for.
How's the campus, or do you not go campus?
Oh, at the school?
Yeah,
it was tough to navigate. I'm gonna be honest. I had a hard time finding where I had parked. It was.
Do they have dorms or no?
I mean, I don't think they're dorms, but there's places around campus if you wanted to live right by.
Oh,
but it's not like an actual university. It's community college. So
yeah, I know some community colleges can have dorms, but not a lot. So what do they call them there then if they are close to campus?
I don't. I mean, I guess Apartments.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
That's pretty much it. But it's so far. It's so far so good. I did what did I do? English class the other day on Thursday. So I have my English class on Thursdays and on Tuesdays as well. And in addition, I have English is Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I take another class which is algebra, and that's on Tuesday nights. So
Yeah, I don't you think it's in college English a little bit harder than high school English? Because I've never been to college before.
I don't know. The other day we pretty much just kind of got an introduction to the course and got to know a couple different students. And
So
it was,
more like back to school thing.
yeah, it was just the simple stuff,
Okay.
like course rundown, and
Right.
so I really don't know. I haven't even touched the tip of the I ain't even touched the tip of the iceberg of college yet, man. I'm just getting started.
Now here's an important question: how you?
Colby, he said, "I bet English classes are hard for Alabama students."
Now here's the important. Here's the important question for you: how you made some new friends?
Yeah, I met this one guy the other day. I don't remember. I won't give out names, but
Well, I
yeah,
know,
sat
but
next to
I
him.
just asked in general.
Yeah, sat next to this one dude the other day. He was a nice guy. Didn't talk much. I honestly just try to listen to the teachers, and I just try to keep my mouth shut going into it.
Yeah,
just
that's
at
my
first,
part,
But
well, I meant like out of school, like out of the building. Have you talked to anybody or something like that?
I mean,
you don't have to tell me, but
no, not really. I haven't really talked to anybody. I mean, if you're
Okay.
asking if I got friends outside of YouTube, I got friends at church, but
That's cool.
As far as school goes, I really hardly know anybody right now. So
Yeah. I know last time when we were talking to Jeff Webster, I know we were looking at my college football book.
yeah,
Like here, like this one. And what and what confused me the most, which is the quarterback, the top quarterback to watch.
yeah.
Here.
What are you trying to show me? What is this?
It's a college football.
Oh, is it a magazine? Is it who put it out?
Lindsay Sports.
Lindsay Sports. Okay.
Here's top quarterback transfers. Mackenzie Milton and UCF to Florida State.
Oh, I forgot Jack Cohen went to Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's gonna face his old teammates. Because Wisconsin plays Notre Dame this year at Chicago.
That'll be great.
Charlie Brewer.
Yeah, from Baylor.
Yeah,
he's been there a couple years. I don't know, but he was the guy at quarterback. So why is he transferring? I really don't understand. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know either. Alan Bowman. He's good, but he has injury prone though. Jack Abram, Mississippi State from where? I forgot where it is.
Chase Price transferred again.
Yeah,
Appalachian State. He was where'd he go? Duke.
No, he went to Clemson.
Right, he went to Clemson, then he transferred to Duke.
Yeah, I don't know. Anthony Rizzo, Sparty University. 3-year starter at Temple, 6,292 yards. And 44 touchdowns. Dang.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too much for a quarterback. 32 interceptions. Grant Gunnell from Arizona.
Yeah.
He went to Memphis. And Joe Milton, Tennessee. Yeah, I don't care about that. Sorry. Whoa, they have two quarterback transfers. What the heck?
Oh yeah, the Hendon Hooker guy, and of course Joe Milton. I forgot about Hendon Hooker. Well, actually, I forgot, but I think a few weeks ago Squid was on here talking. Squidtar was mentioning him.
Oh, whoa. Okay, no, that will happen. Top Baker's dozen conference games. One Oklahoma and Texas. Alabama and Texas A&M. So basically like rivalry games. Alabama, Florida, Iowa State, Oklahoma, Georgia and Florida. Yep. I'm just kidding. Michigan at Ohio at Michigan. Just being some little hate at Ohio State, but Oregon and Washington, Miami, North Carolina, that should be a good one. A good one too. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, LSU, USC, and Arizona State. That should be a good one too.
Yeah. Don't forget transfers. TJ Finley went to Auburn.
Who's that?
He was an LSU quarterback. Even when Joe Burrow was there a couple years ago, he just never. You know, he was talked about and hyped up a bit, but he never started.
Carson Strong. I never heard of him.
I think I've heard that name before. Where's he?
He's in
Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada.
Yeah.
Now here's triggers me. Well, as a football fan, but quarterbacks sneak peek at the top quarterbacks in the nation by sneak peek. I don't know what that means. Carson Strong over JT Daniels and Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
Look,
what's important is a new college football season is about to begin. That means the following Georgia, Texas, Michigan, and Tennessee fans can officially start dreaming for next season. So,
well, all the haters will say, "Keep dreaming, keep dreaming,
keep dreaming." Right.
But eventually they will shut up.
Right.
Now here's my scratch head. While I scratch my head, Carson Strong over JT Daniels. That's my question. Like I
don't know.
I don't know. It's
they put a Nevada guy over JT Daniels.
Yeah, and Lindsay.
I mean, I'm not gonna doubt how good he is, but I mean, who is he throwing to?
That I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, it's
we don't talk about Nevada.
I know, right? But running backs: Zamir White, Georgia. There we go. Breece Hall, Iowa State.
He's gonna be great. Breakout player. Isaiah Spiller at A&M is gonna be good.
Who's Kyron Williams?
Kyron Williams at Notre Dame's been a key guy they've had on the roster for a couple years. I think. Okay, he's one of the better backs.
Master Teague, more like Noob Teague. Just kidding. He's not all that good, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, he can be good at sometimes, but
hold on. Do they seriously have Brian Robinson down at number 10?
Yeah.
How high are they? I mean, my God. Look, this better be this whole, well, they're going to throw the ball. Everyone throws the ball. Mm-hmm. Brian Robinson, I'm telling you, he's having a great year this year with Alabama. He should at least be like number 6. I mean, I could get the other guys being up like that, but like number 10?
Yeah, even Zach Charbonnet is I
don't know who that is, Nate.
He was Zach Charbonnet doesn't know who. Well, yeah, I forgot. He was the leading rusher for Michigan. Remember?
Oh, okay.
He,
I didn't know that.
It's all right. It's all right. He was a former California out recruit. He as a freshman, he holds, or not holds, but second leading rusher for the true freshman.
Yeah.
For Michigan. He's going to be junior this year, so.
I got you.
Now, wide receivers, Chris Olive. Actually, Chris
Olave. Yeah.
I know. Chris Olave, Frank
Ladson. Ladson's really good.
Garrett Wilson, the speedster. Johan Dotson.
Yeah.
Penn State. George Pickens.
He's out. He's hurt. Sorry.
Scratch. I'm sorry, Lou. Jaden Hazelwood.
Hazelwood is going to be a breakout guy for Oklahoma too. And keep your eye. I've been mentioning this week. Keep your eye on Rambo at Miami.
Breaking news.
What?
Fields got rocked by a illegal hit.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Oh, are you watching that game?
No. I just saw on ESPN breaking news. Bears.
Let's lead Green Bay.
Bears Justin Fields, QB Justin Fields loses his helmet but stays in the game after linebacker Andre Smith gets a unnecessary penalty. I get it, but you can't do that to rookies. Well, I mean, you can, but if you're, I'm not gonna get it. What was I at?
Let's go. Suck it, White Sox. Rays up on top, 8-4. Let's go. We win.
David Bell, Purdue. I'm surprised he's in there. I don't know who that is.
I've heard some good stuff about David Bell. I just don't know if I put him in a top 10 list.
Right. But here's the tight ends. I can't really look at this. Here we go. Jalen
Weidermeyer.
Yeah. Long name, but from Texas A&M, Charlie Kolar, Iowa State, Jake Ferguson. Wait, Lou said that?
No, Megan said Lou would call it a racist hit on Fields.
I mean, he could. Austin that's a stronger. Stoner.
I don't know.
Oklahoma, Braden Galloway, Clemson, Baylor Cup, Texas A&M. Okay. Who
and so on.
I know I hate Notre Dame, but they put Notre Dame College. Look at that.
Notre Dame College.
Look at that.
That's why. Who did that? Nobody has ever referred they're just Notre Dame.
All right,
that's
okay. I found the.
I'm going. In a few years, I'm going to University of Alabama College.
I see Notre Dame, but here's Notre Dame College. Yeah, made that Sear Mitchell Payton's from Ireland.
Who's at the go to the defensive ends? Kayvon Thibodeau leads, and then who else? Majai Sanders from Cincinnati.
Yep.
DeMarvin Leal of A&M. Kingsley, what's that say for South Carolina? Anagbear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Zach
Harrison's good at Ohio State. Kind of.
George Carlitz? I don't know. Purdue?
Karlaftis, I guess.
Ollie
I don't know.
Ollie J. I'm not gonna say the other word, but LSU, Drake Jackson, USC, Boye Mafe, Minnesota, and Aiden Hutchinson, Michigan. Defensive tackles: Jordan Davis, Georgia; Haskell Garrett, Ohio State; Fedarian Mathis, Alabama; Chris Hinton, he's good for Michigan; Jordan Williams, Clemson; who the heck? Stanley Tuifu UFO. What the heck is that name? Look at
Whoa.
that. UFO.
Damn.
Who made that right now? Who made that name? Does aliens did?
Something.
Stanley something. USC. Zach Pickens, South Carolina. Corey Jerdman, Florida State. Who makes up these names? As the what the? Oh my god, I can't really read that. I'm about to lose my mind. As a Ultimayo. I don't know. He's from Minnesota. So okay. Top 10 storylines. One for the playoffs. Same as it ever was. Ohio State, Bama, Clemson. Who else?
I don't.
Wait. I think they were talking about draft. Oops. All right, here we go. National picks. Return stars doesn't matter. Alabama. 2, Clemson. 3, Oklahoma. Georgia. 4, which should have been on the preseason poll. Ohio State 5th, where they belong. I hate to say that. I'll take that back. Texas A&M 6, 7, Iowa State. Cincinnati's 8. Go on and on. Arizona, they put Arizona State on 19. Dang. Wait, they could even go to the championship, Pac-12 championship. I meant. So yeah. So, yep, that's Lindsay Sports College Football for you. You still there, Ballard?
Yeah, I'm still here, bud.
Okay. So yeah, I want to watch some fake college football, which is a video game. I know last time we watched a fake college football, which is a video game, is UAB and Bama.
Yeah.
I was controlling it, so I was cheating. And somehow UAB beat Bama. I think you remember that. You were like, "Oh man."
Yeah, right. I'm like, how is that possible?
But here, let's see. Turn this on. All right, let's see if this stays. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can't see it. Can you kind of see it? Gardner, can you kind of see it? Yeah, I don't know why I picked this team, but I don't know why. I don't know what I've done. Oh, oops. Uh-oh. I'm making it line up good again. I need something that I could put on. Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and I'm joined by the former quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. And we'll also hear from Aaron Andrews in events. EA Sports and ESPN are teaming up to bring you today's exciting game between Illinois Fighting Illini and the Bruins.
All right, listen, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, guys. I guess we kind of lost the internet. I jumped on here on my phone just to end the stream and everything, but I love you guys. Nate, thanks for coming on. Thanks, Huffer Billy, for coming on. Jacob Watson and everybody, as always. I know I've done quite a bit lately with the channel and videos and everything. I'm going to probably just take a couple days off to relax or whatever. We got SummerSlam tonight. I'm going to enjoy it. Don't forget, Professional Sports Show Sunday nights with myself and TikTok Chess Hall. We changed the day. So, yeah. Anyway, I love all you guys. Keep your head up. Okay. God bless. And folks, Ballard Sports. Check it out. Love y'all. Roll Tide.